Okay, so this always happens to me. I have to re-record and re-record. And honestly, that's probably why I don't get you guys that many videos, because I get annoyed after now. This is probably not getting the 10th to 12th time that I've had to record this video. Sorry. I'm doing my hair and makeup like this because I'm testing out a Halloween look that I'm doing to be in the camper for Halloween weekend. I wanted to do kind of like a vintage look to go with the vintage camper, so that's why my hair's like this. Anyway, so breaking down how I do my baking and stuff for the week, I figured why not let each other know how we do this, because somebody might do it an easier way than what I do. I used to have Cake Boss program, but I found I never used it, and then they wanted to charge more, and I was just done with it. So if you use that, that's great. I work everything I do from scratch. I don't freeze anything, so except for cake pops. So it does make my baking a little longer of a day, I guess I'll say it that way. I'm going to try to go fast with this video, so I hope I explain enough. If I don't, just put your questions and comments in below because then I can answer better. I don't know, whatever. I've done this so many times, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm sure I'm going to repeat myself, and it's just ridiculous. So, whatever at this point. Okay. So I'll break down my week first. My week. On Mondays, I try not to do any baking. I essentially take the day off, and I drink coffee, and I watch Dateline in the morning, and that's my relaxing time. That's what I do. I then will answer emails and phone calls and text messages, because you know you never really truly get a day off when you run your own business. But that's my non-baking day. I try not to take any orders Monday through Wednesday because I don't want to bake all week long. So anyway, so Monday essentially off. Tuesday I break down what I have for orders for the week and what my baking is going to look like for the week. And then on Wednesday I go get my ingredients or go grocery shopping. And then on Thursday I measure and scale everything out for my weekend. And then on Friday I do my baking, my buttercreams, and my decorating. Now that usually only happens that way if I just have cupcakes to do or like the small cutting cake to do. For a wedding order last week, I had 2 weddings. I didn't do the market at all because I knew I wouldn't be able to put my time in appropriately to do it. So I started baking on Thursday, and I decorated everything on Friday, and then I delivered on Saturday. I was also doing some decorating on Saturday as well. So depending on how many people you have working for you, or if it's just you, I guess it's all going to depend on what you can get done. All right, so for me right now, I have all of my like recipes on pieces of paper for their batches. I break them down in 1.5 batches, 1 batch, half batch, and a quarter batch. That way I don't have too much waste going on, and I just don't like to waste things. So, and then I can break down my ingredients better, and I'm not spending as much on my ingredients by wasting some of my ingredients. And I don't think it's appropriate to try to sell what you have as remaining because somebody has already paid for that ingredient cost, and then you're going to sell it to somebody else, and then you're making money on it. And if I was a bride or somebody that I saw that that was their leftovers, I'd be pissed that that cake wasn't going to me. But whatever. So anyway, you guys can do what you want with your extra batches or leftovers. Okay, so first I go to my contract for the weekend. I try to only do one wedding a weekend so that I can do the market, but so I'm just going to show you like this. This is my contract. It's so bright out today. I have the blinds down and it's like nuts still. So anyway, I go through, I look, they have a 6-inch vanilla cutting cake, so I know that's a half batch of vanilla, so I write that down on the piece of paper. And then they have 5 different kinds of cupcakes, and I write all those down on a piece of paper and how many increments they are wanting. I also have to then add in for the market and if I have any other orders. So I'll kind of show you on the piece of paper that I break down how it looks. Okay, so right here, this list is the wedding, this list is orders, and then this list is the market. So next to that, so I have like almost over 200 chocolate cupcakes to make for the weekend, but only 36 of those cupcakes are going to need chocolate, or stout beer in it, so Guinness beer in the chocolate cake. The rest of those, like 200 cupcakes, are just going to be normal batches. So I can just double up my batches and bake off a whole bunch of those cupcakes and be fine. And then after that is when I change like the flavor profiles of those. Like for peanut butter cup, I'll core out the centers and I put my peanut butter filling in, and then they're peanut butter cup, okay? So after that, again, like I said, I break down, so I come up to the top of the page and I write, I know I need 2 vanilla batches because I have to do a 6-inch 36 vanilla bean for the wedding, and then the rest I can take to the market. So I don't have any waste unless I don't sell them at the market. Then for my pumpkin, I have 48 for the wedding, the rest for the market. And then right here, like the 6.5 chocolate batches. That's essentially what I'm going to need, but one of those 6.5 is for the stout. The rest are peanut butter and mint, and then I need a half batch of red velvet for the market. Now, again, this is only because I have a wedding that has cupcakes with it. It kind of breaks down easier, and I know exactly, like I said, how many batches I'm going to need. So if I was going to do a wedding cake, a 3-tiered wedding cake, then I would just break that down as 8-inch round of this flavor, and so on and so on. But all my cake recipes are the base. So when I do a if I do a coffee flavored cake, I use my vanilla cake batter and I use coffee in it. So that's how I change the profiles that way. Sorry, I have asthma, so I kind of cough sometimes, plus I'm getting a little dry in the throat. Now, normally I would have a bigger grocery list, but yesterday I did do my grocery shopping and I came home and my TV stand was essentially like falling off of the wall. So my TV was falling off the wall, and I panicked and like I just kind of threw my stuff everywhere, and I lost both of my lists, like my baking list and my ingredient list, so I had to rewrite that in order to do this video. So it's very small because I already got all of my like powdered sugars and my sugar and my butter and eggs and everything like that. I already got that yesterday, but I'm going to break down what I would get when I'm not at Sam's, because at Sam's I get all my butter and then like my major big stuff like flour and things like that. So I need buttermilk for my red velvet, I need canned pumpkin for the pumpkin cupcakes, and baking spray for my like 6-inch cake because I'm getting low, Guinness, and it goes on. So I just break that down and then I take that list and I go shopping. Like I said before, I think I said that in the beginning of this video, so Wednesday I do my ingredient grocery shopping, and then sometimes I also come home and do cake pops. But because of how yesterday went, I didn't get all my shopping done because of the whole TV failure, so that's why I have to go back out today and do this. And I'm going to do this when my son is taking his nap, because I don't really want to have to take him with me. Plus I'm trying to upload a few more videos and get more videos done today for you guys. I hope you guys start, I don't know, like my videos and subscribe, and you can check me out on Facebook. It's My Girls Cake Shop. You can email me with questions. You can put comments below. I try to do the best that I can in responding to the comments and like doing tutorials and stuff. I really don't know exactly what you guys want to see for tutorials sometimes, and if it's not in my baking schedule, again, I'm just not going to take the time that I don't have to make like a Lala Loopsy cake. That's not something that I'm going to do, but I will show you guys kind of like how I just broke down how I do my baking. So if you guys have a better way, let me know. If you guys, you know, again, want to see how I mean, this is not looking very organized right now, let's be honest. It needs to be reorganized, and I do clean it twice a year. I break it down and wash everything off and take everything down and redo it. But if you guys kind of want to see how I somewhat organize when it's, you know, the way it's supposed to be, then let me know. I'll show you. I'll do a little, I guess, tour of, I don't know, my house and cake area. If you guys want to know how to do photographing of cakes, stuff like that. I mean, there's always classes on Craftsy on how to do things, and I still do those. Like, I take Craftsy classes a lot. I mean, it's inexpensive. You can watch them at home, and it's, I don't know, I just find it easier than going to some places sometimes when you're a mom and you're working from home, it's easier to just take a Craftsy class. But they do have photography classes, they have display cakes, they have all kinds of stuff on there that you guys can learn and get help from. At any rate, like my videos, subscribe. I will try to do more videos. I am charging my camera right now, so you guys might see more videos of me looking like this. I've decided to try to do one video a week and kind of go from there and see how my channel works out and what goes on.